I think grapefruit should be in everybody's house in the bottom of the refrigerator. If you ain't got no grapefruits in the bottom of your refrigerator, you tripping. Come see me. I stock you up. Yo, what's good? I'm Young Dolph, and these are my essentials. These are a few jewelry pieces, probably like 30% of my jewelry. This one, it's my son's favorite. You got the Sonic, Blue Diamonds, RVS. That's a Lamborghini truck right there. Of course, you got my label, paper route piece. It's a 19 karat. This right here cost me $700,000. A lot of earrings, different sizes. I got about 4 watches in here, plus this one I got on 5. This is my son's watch. I don't know why it's in my box. One-on-one Richard. You won't see nobody with this right here. I designed it, I did it. You'll never see nobody put blue diamonds in a Richard Mille. I really just like being different. My cousin, my brother, Key Glock, he bought me this watch I got on. This is like my favorite watch. I got a lot of blue pieces because I just like being different and I don't want to look like everybody else. You see, if you look in today's the fashion of jewelry, a lot of people mock this style of their logo in hip hop, and I started that, but I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Y'all have fun with it. Yeah, I got different kind of water. This alkaline water. Everybody else, they having Fiji water, Aquafina, and I ain't having none of that. I'm having real deal alkaline water, 10.5 pH. I always have money on me. It's just like you always need it. You never know what's going to happen, what's going to occur. Like the cash really be for like when I'm dealing with people, like strip clubs. Like if I go to strip club, I'm going to have cash. Like, hey, bring me 20,000 once. If you go to 20, you know what I'm saying? It might be old money that's from a show or something. If it's just a typical day, a regular day, I probably have from like a 60 to 100,000 on me. It really just depends. And it depends on which bag I grab. House shoes. I love house shoes. I really, really, really love house shoes. Like, they collectible items to me. I'm always in the studio. I'm always standing up. I'm always giving orders. I'm always taking orders. And it's like, I just like being comfortable. I bought a couple, just a few pair of house shoes. I probably own like 30 pair of house shoes, 25 pair of house shoes. And I leave a lot of house shoes. I lose a lot of house shoes also. Hotels, different houses, like, yeah. My favorite pair I don't have with me right now. They some Dolce & Gabbana house shoes, and they made out of a bear. They look like bear. While you wearing them, it look like bears on your feet. I love them. My next item is something that means a lot to me. Like, it's a card from my aunt. She like my mama too at the same time. She been fighting cancer and she's super strong. And it's just, she said some real meaningful words in her. So it's like when I get down or when I feel like I'm against the world, and ain't nobody understanding me, don't nobody get me, nobody in my corner, I had to remind myself like I got real love. So I keep this with me and I read it. Like, I don't take it everywhere I go, but I gotta read it and keep it close. She gave me this for Valentine's Day. It's a Valentine's Day card. She told me I was a Valentine. Shout out to my Auntie Rita. My next essential, cocoa butter. I can't go nowhere without this. I'm dark skinned, so I don't like lotion. Lotion don't do nothing for me. It's too thin. Cocoa butter is thick, and it feels good on my skin. And it make me look good. I always use cocoa butter, but I think this brand, Palmer's, I've been using for years, a long time. I love Palmer's. These the little ones. Like at home, I have the big jars in probably like 2 of the bathrooms. And all of my book bags, I always have a little jar. I love the smell, I like the texture of it. I like everything about it. It's just cocoa butter does the body good. My next item is my grapefruits. I love grapefruit. I probably eat a grapefruit or 2 grapefruits a day. I always love grapefruits since I was a kid. They juicy. I love them cold. They gotta be cold in the refrigerator. I can eat them whenever, for breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. Like I eat one when I get up, and I eat one in the middle of the day, like on the way to the studio or in the studio. If I'm doing stuff, cause I'm always busy. Most of the time, I forget to eat. I can't go nowhere without these. These are my floss picks. I'm not talking about just floss picks. They gotta be scope floss picks, the green ones. If it's not green, if it's not a scope floss pick, I'm not putting it in my mouth. They feel good, they comfortable. All them other floss picks, they be too little and too thin, and they hurt your mouth when you're doing it. And just for the record too, cause a lot of y'all don't know how to floss right. When you use these floss picks, you throw it away. You use a floss pick every tooth. You don't supposed to take one floss pick and do your whole mouth. You doing it wrong. I don't like the regular floss, the string, you do this and round it, and like, I don't like that. I think I look better and look more cool with these. You see what I'm saying? My next essential are my telephones. These are the utensils that I work my magic on. I'm always busy and I'm always doing stuff. I'm always talking on the phone. I'm always sending emails. I'm always texting. I'm the guy with the jack of all trades. I'm the CEO, I'm an artist, I'm a producer, director, I'm everything. So I'm always on my phone. They go dead a lot. So when they go dead, I pick up the other one. I got another 2 iPhones, backup iPhones, in the truck. My kids call, all of my phones ring. You know what I mean? One time, like it's, you know what I mean? So you learn how to work this item right here the right way, and not just scrolling on social media and looking like, and really know how to use this device, you can make yourself a millionaire, like easily. All you need is just a little phone and use your brain. Take it to the bank. Ching ching. My next item that I have all day, every day is water. And this is my favorite water. I don't like too many waters. This water tastes good. It tastes pure. See how clear it is, how good it is, how the bottle look. You know what I mean? Like it got a 9.5 pH. I try to drink a lot, but I don't drink much as I need to. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I drink a gallon. I probably drink like 3 of these a day though. Scrumptious. Every entertainer is like a bag collector. This is one of my favorite ones right now. It's the Chrome Hard Book bag. You won't see too many people with this bag. It's comfortable and it's fun, and it's not too big and it's not too small. It's just enough to walk around with some racks on you, bottled water on you, your grapefruit on you, and your floss picks. Phone's in my pocket, everything else in the bag. This is like an everyday bag. Grab on the way out the house, go take the kid to school, go to the studio, shoot a video, go to pull up on GQ. You know what I mean? Yo, GQ, it's DOLPH. I appreciate y'all for coming through, checking out my essentials. Love y'all. Peace.